No.
No, I don't have a problem with it.
Okay, so I'm now streaming to my YouTube channel for Game Maker.
It says that you have a lobby open for tabletop.
I don't think I have the game set. I think we have to wait for James to host the game set.
So as long as we get the video done, and we might be able to get this all done today. I forgot how loud I had tabletop, and it just scared the shit out of me.
Boom!
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, let's mute that. Oh, okay, I'm getting an error. Steam read from workshop. K result file not found. Oh, that's so nice. Doesn't mean anything.
So James, do you have it lunch? No.
No, I do not. Let me just undo all of these changes. I'm trying to change my movement up so that you can use a controller, or a second player can use the same script. But I just structured input.get access wrong. Okay, so let me save this here. Sorry, I'm working on my platformer. So like I have game music, like
2D or 3D?
oh, it's 2D for GP 104. Oh no, what's going on? What did I do?
Well, you started streaming. To Teams is what you started to do.
Yeah, I wanted to show Erik it really quick, but what happened to my left and right?
Oh god. Nice.
Why are they doing that? Oh no, that's fine. Did I mess up my player controller somehow? No?
It's been a few years since I've used Unity, so...
Huh.
Well, you have the animation script running and everything.
Well, I have so much more. I have sounds, I have coins, I have all this stuff, but for some reason now when I show you it, I was just messing around with my movement script. Oh, you know what it is? It's this. Let me get rid of all that. I just changed that. And I'll just leave the move input up there for now.
Last time I messed with Unity, the hierarchy, if you have it, the hierarchy is in the wrong order, it'll mess it up as well.
Now it is some coding thing. Ooh! Oh no!
Already failed.
I suck at my own game. I don't have a death yet, so. But
You obviously don't play Mario.
there's an enemy. Oh, don't even tell me that. It's because I made this, not Nintendo. It's my programming skills. Except look at this. He stops.
This doesn't look like Mario at all. I don't know what you're talking about. It looks exactly like your personal game. Yes, exactly.
He raycasts and sees the edge and doesn't fall off it. He turns, so he just rotates.
Are you gonna have him just run like a Goomba, or are you gonna have him shoot lasers?
No, that's too much. I'm gonna turn this in. This is due Sunday, so tomorrow, and then it's also due at the end of next week as my final. So you're gonna be able to jump on him and blow him up, and he'll be able to kill you.
So
he is like a Goomba.
So it is a Goomba, and it's a blue Mario instead of red.
Well, yeah, pretty much. These are free off of like Kenny, whatever. I forget his name. This is gonna be the checkpoint. I need to fix the sprite a little bit, but it's gonna turn on. It's too small anyway, so it's always gonna look like trash, but I don't care. And then here's the end. I don't have an end scripted yet, but
You only have one level?
I have to actually learn how to make a main menu and how to load different scenes and make a second level.
Oh, that's easy.
Is it easy to make?
At least
Because don't
at
I
least
have to use a
last.
my bad. I have to make a finite state. I have to use a game state machine, so I'm not really sure how to do that. If I just wrap everything in if statements, if game state if equals this.
I just had it all on click statements or on hover or when you interact with the object statements when I was in Udemy, and that was like 6 years ago.
Well,
So
like if I'm switching from the main menu to the game, it needs to change game states from main menu to game.
What? You can play Go? What?
Oh, let me stop sharing. Yeah, let me get this going, I guess. I'm gonna save and push this really quick. I need to.
Huh. That is so trippy.
you know what's trippy is that my broken LCD is going right through your face.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
That's
where I have you placed right now, it is right where the broken LCD was. So there's just a giant like crack, and your face is all distorted. So take that. Mwahaha.
Alright. Well, waiting for James to do the host.
Did anybody else save it last time we played?
I didn't play with you guys last time.
Yep. We should definitely, if we want to do a meaningful playtest, definitely try to get other people in here instead of just us.
Well, if you want, we can just do the 10-minute playtest for the video for next week, so we can just turn that in. You could do, or one of us could do the a voiceover. Is like, okay, this is the playtest. These are the rules, and here on turn 1, this is what we'll do. Oh, Erik does this, and then Sonya did this, and tally the points, whatever.
Grooving in the menus.
All right, I can start one up where you guys can join like that then.
Okay, so general
So,
chat. Someone said golden shower. Now everyone's saying P.
great.
Just to let you guys know. Oh, someone said poo. Aren't they a black sheep? Aren't they a black sheep?
Hope something to drink really quick. I've been sitting here all day trying to program. I need to make a main menu still. I want to make it like the original main menu in Super Mario World, where it starts out and you click start and then you just start walking.
What? No intro cutscene?
Yeah, you know how you hit start and it just kind of shifts the camera over and you just start playing the level?
Yeah.
That would be cool to do. But I need to do it in game states.
Yeah, if you want to do that, the game states would be best, and
I don't know how to do game states.
oh, it's really just an array. Array number 0 is equal to a game state. Unless they added game states actually into the programming. When I was programming,
I used an enumerator. I used public enum, and I put the game states in there. But I'm just like, on the rest of my scripts, do I wrap them in if statements to play on certain states? That's my only question, really. Like the player input. So for it to operate how it does in the menu, I would have to wrap all the game ones in an if statement, right? And say if game state equals game this, player controls are this. If game state menu, player controls are this.
You could just also have it read or make the main loop read which public enum it is, and have the movement only tied to that enum. So saying like while enum is 0, which is the main menu, nothing, and then while 1, main gameplay loop. And that way it's literally just 4 lines of code.
I don't know if that would be easier for me or if the if statements would be easier for me.
I mean, whatever.
Just to wrap my brain around right now.
Would do whatever you want, or whatever you wish. It's up to you.
Well, it was part of the last project, and that we had to do we're supposed to have a game state or a game state machine for our game, and our AI. We're supposed to have an AI state machine, but I only have the AI, and it doesn't even function that well. I was using switch statements. I don't know if that's like good or not, but
You're kind of supposed to use switch statements. That's generally what they mean by it. Until you get into the point where you're using classes for your finite states, you're just supposed to use switches.
okay. Okay. So then I would just have to, I guess, wrap everything else in if statements then so that they would work in certain states and not in others.
Mm-hmm.
Unless, of course, like the enemy code I don't have to mess with, just like the player controls.
Right.
Actually, I pretty much just have to do the player controls in the game manager, right?
More or less. Yeah, you just have to have like the player controller and the game manager, and then the player controller just passes commands to the player pawn, whatever that.
Well,
is.
I meant like for the game states to change how the controls function with each game state if I just wanted to do it really quick.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, anyway, let me go get my drink so that we can do this.
Dun, dun, dun.
I will say I kind of do miss programming classes. I haven't had any yet this year, so it's been 7 years since I've done any programming classes. They were pretty fun.
Oh god, this is gonna show up so funny in my freaking streaming because I'm just zooming around using WhatsApp.
At least you're not playing co-op on stream, right?
I guess.
So, how did you like that? The last card back and card fronts I sent you guys. It took me a while to do that globe. It was pretty hard.
Okay, I swear I'm back. All right, let's.
Oh, welcome back.
Can we get Sonya in here?
I'm in here. Do you not hear me?
No, in the tabletop sim game.
I invited her.
I didn't see anything. I didn't see any notifications. So I was just waiting on the main menu this whole time. Okay, probably purple.
So, are we gonna script this out really quick before we start the recording? And who's gonna talk? All very important questions.
They are very important questions. We want to try to use the new card backs and card fronts? Or do you just want to use these?
Well, unfortunately, if I'm gonna use the new card backs and I can use the new card backs easy. I just have to re-import it with those other card backs. But those card faces, I'm gonna have to copy and paste in Photoshop, and that'll take a little bit. And especially because I have to cut it since it's a full like card face, so it will cover the already existing text.
Okay, if you need me to, I can just delete all the white to it. But the problem would be that um, I've noticed in Tabletop Simulator it will delete the white part of the card. So it'll
What do you
just be
mean it deletes the white part of the card?
it will literally be like empty void, like an empty voided space. It'll
Where? Are you
it,
saying like this?
yeah, it will, and it won't be
No.
black. It won't be black. It'll just be like transparent.
Alpha's fine. If he's
Um,
using Photoshop.
these have white faces and they're fine. It should be fine. All these cards had white faces and they don't have voids. But what I was saying is, the existing white on it, I would have to cut that out of them because it would cover the text already on the cards. Because I'm just gonna throw it over the picture of the entire deck. So I'm essentially gonna throw it in Photoshop and copy it for however many cards there are and just export it like that. I actually think I have the nouns done. I would just have to re-import it.
Oh, are we in adventure time? I just noticed background.
Is this everybody? Does everyone have the same stuff as me right now? Yeah,
Uh,
this is Finn's castle. If you all have a gray table with a cartoon background,
yeah.
Oh, the
it's
table's
Finn's
up.
treehouse.
I just was like, wait a second. What is this place? And I was like, I recognize this place. I've watched like 6 seasons of Adventure Time.
Okay, so, yay. This is like my favorite part of the, so Cookie's purple. James is green. Oh wait, no, there's nobody at green.
There's not. Let me erase that.
Don't worry, guys. I know a glitch, so I can see your cards. Well, I see one card that's on white because it didn't go into your hand; it went into the floor. But oh, that's cheating. You flip all the stuff over.
You can't see it when it's not in your hand. But somebody joined in my game and they split all the cards up into stacks of 2, and then they piled them all into one deck and randomized it.
Oh, that was so nice.
I was like, thanks. He just joined in and started doing that. I'm trying to get rid of this area over here, but I forget how to do it.
Wait, how do you rotate? I accidentally rotated my cards.
F.
F? No, I mean like mine are tilted like 15 degrees to the left.
I have no idea how you did that.
Awesome. I'll just keep them there. I'll just
Oh,
try.
you hit Q or E on them.
Oh, thank you.
Why can't I get rid of this zone? There we go.
Okay, this car is just gonna be forever tilted, I guess, because it doesn't want to stay straight. It just wants to. Oh, like that card. Okay, that's cool.
Dun dun dun. Okay, so
Ah.
playing Tabletop Simulator and streaming this live on YouTube because you know what? Misery is best enjoyed in company, so gonna pop onto Discord, go to the UAT Esports.
The esports. Hey, yo, esports. You guys want to play a card game?
Oh, oh my god.
Which one is which card are nouns and which ones are verbs? Because I had mine on a different color set.
What do you mean?
Okay, is the
The ones with the black on the back are nouns. The one with the yellow on the back is verbs, and the one with the blue is headlines. But you shouldn't have any headlines in your hand.
okay, thanks. Because on my when I was playtesting on mine, the headlines was the black ones. So I was like, which ones are which?
Oh, I set the black one as the noun because I wanted to set the black one as something you use all the time because it was a cool back.
I swear, I get these attractive furry card every dang time I. Literally, why do I always get the attractive furry card?
I made that card, so you're welcome.
Every single time I played tested this, I always had the attractive furry card.
That's one of
I
my
was like,
favorite cards.
I'm like, uh,
Okie doke.
So, is the stream set up and everything?
Stream's running. Dun dun dun.
don't worry, YouTube, I'm a furry. Mwahahaha.
You're a furry.
You're gonna get us hated here. You already have your cards tilted in your hands, and you're making it look guilty. All right. So, oh, I see. You separated them like that.
Alrighty, so who's first? Can we roll a die?
We can, but that's not usually how you decide in our game. In your
Yeah,
game,
fake news. Fake news. Who's the most recent one to do a Twitter post about something being fake news?
I wish it was me, but it's not because I don't have a Twitter.
I was about to say, I don't have a Twitter either.
Guess it's you, Eric.
Okay. Did you just like destroy that, or just send it?
I
off to
flicked
the
it,
world?
and I do not know where it went. So,
The dice is over here, guys. I found it. And it's gone. Bye.
it'll be back.
Oh, it's back. But now it's a 2.
Okay. What? Okay. Cookies 1 or 2, or well, I guess I'll just go first then. So where's the cue card for the scriptwrite?
Um,
Oh, there it is. Look at that. Look at that. Okay.
You guys must have added a
yeah,
rule
you should
since
probably
I last
get
played.
one.
Oh, right. Okay. Chronic pain from. Alrighty.
I love it how I literally clicked on the cue card and it automatically rotated 15 degrees. I didn't do anything. I literally just left clicked. I am cursed in this, evidently. I'm always crooked. It's gonna be really annoying to try to figure out what I'm doing, but...
Just trying to make a discard pile. So wait, we need to describe how this goes. Are you recording on OBS right now?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so should we describe how this goes before we play the first turn? Let's
Alright.
do that.
So, I'll let James explain it.
So- That was my. So when you start off, the first players to draw, the last player to watch the news goes first, and we can count the news as anything that you want. Don't be too picky about it. Then the first person to go first is actually the script writer, and the player to their, I'll just say left, is going to be the anchor that has to read it, and both of you are kind of competing in that they have to write a funny headline, or you have to write a funny headline and they have to read it without laughing. So if you write a funny headline and they laugh, everybody that laughs that round, you get a point for everybody that laughs. And if they read it without laughing, they get all the points for everybody that laughs, including you. So
Okay, wait, so am I supposed to be writing the headline, or was it
No,
Eric?
it's me.
Eric is writing the headline. You're going to read it because it's
Okay.
to the left.
Dun dun dun.
All right. I'll just do or say it whenever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just go whenever.
If you hold Alt down over it, it makes a zoomed up version on your screen.
In today's news, chronic pain from powers of the dark side will tonight show you how bashing people in the head with crockpots can help you, because sometimes croaking someone with mystical powers just isn't satisfying enough.
What?
Chronic pain from powers of the dark side. Well, tonight we will show you how bashing people in the head with crockpots can help. Because sometimes choking someone with mystical powers just isn't satisfying enough.
Oh.
Sorry,
The top one is
I
supposed to
majorly
sound
just
like a the top one is supposed to sound like a question. I see. Chronic
yeah,
pain from the powers of the dark side?
I'm majorly dyslexic, so heads up.
Okay, well, it's your turn to write. So,
Okay, and I'll move this over here. Do I get a headline or?
you draw a headline and then you're going to use the cards in your hand to write it. Now, if you're missing any cards at this point, you would make sure you have 4 of each in your hand at the beginning of your turn. So make sure at the start of your turn, you have 4 noun cards and 4 verbs, no more, no less.
Okay.
If you have extra, they go in the discard pile.
And how do I write in the headline?
You have to right-click it and type in the description.
Ah,
It's at the bottom, so put that wherever you need to right-click it to be able to type a good amount. Also, if you hit F3, it'll give you if you hit F3, it'll turn your cursor into like this little Ouija board palette looking thing, and you can draw a square to hide your stuff in, so other players can't see it. That's these squares that you see by me and Eric.
okay, like that.
Yeah, like that. So now we can't read your headline. Only you can see inside that square.
Okay. All right. See, I didn't get all these cool toys when I was doing it. I just had them type in the chat.
Oh,
Probably could do that too, but then
You could do
everybody
that
gets
too.
to see the headline at the same time, and it's supposed to be like one person reading it out, like they're reading it off a teleprompter.
yeah, I like it this way because then you just pass it to them in their hidden little box, and they have to read it.
And the black is nouns, right?
Yeah, but for some reason the deck is flipped.
I just wanted to make sure on my side. Like I said, I had them all. I literally had them like moved one slot over on during my playtesting. So.
Oh, that sucks.
So that's why I'm getting confused. Basically, the headlines was my nouns, the nouns was my verbs, and the verbs was my headlines.
Oof. We'll decide on for sure backing so that we all use the same one.
Okay. Do.
What do we got?
Playtest.
Playtest.
Later.
We got it up?
Yeah.
Huh? You can come join in if you want.
What, man?
You can pass the headline card to me whenever you're ready.
I'm almost done. I'm probably misspelling everything.
Oh, Steam's got to update, so I'll be back.
Rip.
Dun, dun, dun.
I want to try to make my local platformer or my my 2D platformer, I want to try to make it have local multiplayer, like just 2 players. I
And
was
how
thinking that
how do I finalize? Oh, there it goes. I think I.
you just hit you just unclick from it or hit enter or something. I think enter will actually put a space in there. So
You just click outside of it.
yeah.
Okay. Here you go.
Attractive furries have been confronted with allegations of engaging in urinating in public. More at 9. That was pretty good. And we were all pretty stalwart there, so. What happens when no one laughs?
No points are awarded?
Well,
Rip?
you kind of laughed.
No, I did not. I said that was a good one.
I am going to make all these not the right angles. And
All right, you can put them on top of there. I think if you like hover over it a little bit, you can put it on top of there in any direction. It'll add it to the stack. Get out of here. Okay, so I keep wanting to hit Control S.
get that quick save in so you don't lose any scripting.
Yeah.
Luckily,
Okay.
I always have auto save on, so I never have to deal with that.
Alrighty. Time to get all Anchorman with this. Earlier today, a sweet old Italian lady was discovered by the judging eyes of Christian moms getting their freak on.
I don't know if there's like a necessary amount of time that needs to pass, but like, I don't know. Maybe the point to laughter thing is. I don't want people to feel like they can't laugh besides the people that are reading and writing the card. I want the other people to feel like an audience.
I kind of want to say that anytime, within the next turn, if as long as it's still within the relativity, of the, like they didn't go off and do something else and start laughing at a different thing, like they look at their phone, laughed at Reddit, so kind of thing.
I have no idea. Don't worry about that, because this is supposed to be played in person.
Yes.
Um,
And you don't think people are gonna be looking at their phones in
it's
person?
it's too much. We can't control that. There's no point in even mentioning it. I
Alrighty then. So, is Kenneth here? My button's over here.
I'm gonna have to redraw my damn discard pile again. He joins in.
Ah,
He'll
Alright.
probably if he sits in over here, who knows.
Sometimes these tables don't actually make sense.
Can I have my card back?
What? No.
My note card.
Oh. You? Here.
My note card.
There we go.
Nah, you can never have it
Oops.
back. It's forever gone.
Forever gone. Well, the irony is, even if you throw it off the edge of the table, it's not really gone for very long.
Yeah, Mira, get out of here. No, never.
No, I can't. I can't select that area. No. I can't throw this off though. Haha, no points for you. Did you just steal his point counter? Oh, you just stole my cards. Oh, hey, you made them you made them good again. Thanks. You made them all straight. Thank you. I don't know what you did, but thanks. uh, let's see here. Are there just 4 void cards for no reason?
It was the way I imported it. It had black space that it took in as a card face, thinking it was like because the way it does is it just slices up a PNG into rows and columns, and it sliced up some of the blackness that wasn't part of the deck because the remaining space was black.
Okay. Dun 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 dun.
A troubling trend of being troubling trend of being convicted of 9 counts of manslaughter for a sheet of acid is shown to be on the rise in groups of right side up Australians. More on this in moments from Mondina's Asian nipple.
That was funny. That was super funny. those 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 are pretty good.
Alright, so that's 2 points for Cookie. Wherever her counter is.
Someone put it in my thing. Oh, and now it's gone. 5 points.
5 more points. Oh, it's in the air. And now it's gone again.
Okay. Someone add points to me, and I'll draw. Okay, let's see. I thought I got 2 points, not 1 point. Oh.
I mean, I laughed. Isn't that 1 point?
Uh,
Oh, what we got?
okay, and
Yeah, see, I told you I would have to.
How do I switch seats?
No, here. I'll just redraw it.
Oh, no, I wanted to pick up all of that.
oh man, I can definitely see the early version, not remembering card faces. Which one was verbs and nouns? Black was nouns, right? Yes, I think so.
Did we get the updated card faces?
No, we haven't put them in yet. We just have the regular cards. What the heck? Look at that
That's a
card go.
beautiful. That is a beautiful rectangle.
You know you love it.
I'm not even gonna mess with it.
Mass deletion. There it is.
Are we recording or whatever? What was that? Oh my goodness, books falling everywhere.
God.
No, babe, I did not knock all your books down. Ah, but my vape just hit the fucking floor.
This is
Oh,
educational
now something else.
material, sir.
Dude, everything is everywhere because we just moved in and stuff, so it's like everything's in a new spot, so I don't remember where it is, so I moved the wrong way and I knocked stuff over. It's amazing. It's awesome. You should try it sometime.
Oh.
Like, I need to reroute all these cables. Oh, it's crazy. Okay. Wait, are these my cards? Where'd you guys go?
I dealt you cards.
So black are nouns, correct?
Yep.
Those all to look at. Oh, that's a great card.
So, like, there's a lot of downtime in here, too, from what I'm
Mhm.
feeling right now.
Yes, a lot of, especially when you're trying to think of a funny.
I think the problem with what we got going on here is the fact that it's on a computer and it's harder to play while it's on the computer.
Yeah, because the headline portion while doing this is makes it a little bit harder to do. Okay, and I'm giving this to my right. Correct?
Left.
Okay.
She
Sorry,
goes to
I'm directionally
James.
silent. There, take it.
She said take it.
She did say take it.
Take it. She don't want to.
Anyway, I don't reenact the Holocaust often, but when I do, I trust Uncle Sam's tax information to tell me how to do it right.
Okay.
How do you rotate R?
Q and E.
Q and E.
2 points.
So these are discarded, right, Sonia?
Yeah, these are discarded.
Bam. Rules.
Who cares about your rules or your counter? Yeah.
I know, right? By counter.
Yeah, where is my counter? Don't even have one?
No, because you don't have points yet. You don't need a counter.
I don't need a counter. Hey, there's my counter. Gimme.
Don't worry, they've been throwing my counter off the table for a while now.
Oh my god. It would be kind of funny if we did like a live screening of this in person. If somebody won the most amount of points, they would have to give a quote unquote acceptance speech at their reward. Because that was part of like the Anchorman TV show or the Anchorman movie. Is that he got the award and whatnot? Oh, this is so great. No, you didn't win. Well, of course I won. No, you didn't.
Yeah. We just need to.
Okay, let me sit up straight so I can read this. The giveaway ended tragically when John Paul III, who was receiving the giveaway, was eaten alive by lions.
John Paul III eaten by lions.
Who is John Paul III?
I think it was
Yes.
the Pope.
Yes.
Was he?
He was a pope.
Oh.
Would have just been funnier if it was the Pope. The Pope.
I would agree with that.
I find that offensive.
What? That it would be funnier if it was just the Pope?
I guess it was Pope John Paul III. I forgot to type that in there, but you can read them still.
Sorry, I know a lot of world religions, but I don't know the details of them. So
Okay.
That's
so,
a pretty big detail.
that is a detail.
It's a pretty big one.
Okay.
Okay, so how many rounds have you played by now? 3?
I've done
This
2.
is now our second round.
Really, our second? Are you sure?
I'm thinking it's third because I've done.
I think
I've
I
done
just
two
did
cards.
my. I either just did my second or third headline, and that felt like forever.
Well, I almost want to say that we might want to allow us to pull our headlines in between these downtimes so we can get an idea of what to write.
Yeah, but you would have to pull them. Make sure that you keep track of pulling them in order.
Well, that wouldn't be hard, because then you just pick one up as you put the headline as you discard. Just pull one up immediately.
Yeah.
Because that's what I've been doing with the nouns and verbs. Is as soon as I discarded, I just picked them up. So that may be something we can think of. Well, the good news is at least we'll have an hour on our stand-up for this week. Because we're about to hit the hour mark.
There you go. There you go, Kenneth.
All right, give me a sec.
So with Tabletop Simulator, you can cheat by selecting a person's cards while they're flipped over and move them off the player's hand, and they become visible. So I'm sure there's a rule to make it so that you can't do that, but your cards are my cards now. Wahahaha.
All right. So, I don't know why I'm rotating this. I don't need it rotated. So, a recent study by Ladies of the Night has shown that breaking curfew during martial law can lead to self-defecation. This that would violate everybody's noses. How do I do shadow box again? Okay.
It's F3.
F3.
You guys been. Somebody got points for that, right?
Yeah, I get points for that. Or Kenneth gets points for it because
Yeah.
Yeah, I
he
was
laughed.
saying I didn't.
Did someone laugh? I didn't hear anyone laugh.
I think
He laughed.
I laughed.
Oh,
Oh. He's just oh.
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 I feel like I have more cards than I was supposed to have.
Yeah.
Oh, now I don't have cards. Bye, cards. It's nice knowing you. Bye.
What happened to your cards?
They got thrown off the world.
Oh.
Oh, what happened?
I'm so confused. James, what do you do?
You
We
have
were
your
s-
cards back in your hands.
Okay, I'm so confused because now my whole perspective like snapped to some different angle.
I undid my throw.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Who's having fun with the spinning of the
It's
rule?
normally-
The
it's normally
rules.
James. What's up? What? Do we?
I black card you, sir. You get a point deduction.
Huh.
Oh no, I got a point deduction. No. Oh, I got two. No.
Here's one of my favorite verbs. What? Okay, you've obviously added in more of the nouns. So, Mom, what'd you go and get? I'll take a taco. I got a taco.
That stuff isn't coming back.
I wonder why. Ah,
You're gonna fail.
okay. Tired of a mislead child drag star all over your soft penis? The reset button is here today to ride a broomstick away with your problems.
What? That was really good.
All right, so was that or that's 1 or 2 points for me, or is that a point for
You
Kenneth?
get a point for everybody that laughs. If you didn't laugh when you were the anchor, if you didn't mess it up when you were reading it.
Okay, so I got 2 points.
Eric, do you have my point counter?
Nope. It doesn't look like mine's even on the table.
Where did they go?
I stick on mine.
I flicked ours off and they never came back.
If it's immoral to eat French fries with mild sauce, I want to be right. It's Americanized Mexican food.
Delicious.
So Taco Bell?
No,
Mhm.
no taco.
Same thing.
Pretty much. Del Taco is just more honest about it due to the fact that they actually clearly know they're Americanized because they sell you French fries with tacos.
It is funny. I actually talked to some Taco Bell employees once, and they actually sat there and argued with me about how Taco Bell is actual real Mexican food. And I was like,
No,
oh,
it's not.
oh.
Because I would love to see you get an empanada from Del Taco or Taco Bell. What in? Oh.
By that argument, the apple pies that they sell at McDonald's are empanadas. Because they fit the definition of what an empanada is.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, is it already 5 o'clock? Almost 6.
It's almost 6 for you guys.
It is almost 9 for me.
Yeah.
Okay, so whose turn is it right now?
Oh, I think it's oh, it's mine. Oh crap.
Yeah.
That was my bad. I
Have that back.
didn't even draw. I was sitting there going twiddling my thumbs.
Yeah. So that
Yeah, there's a turn counter in tabletop that I was using, so I'm terrible at this. Even in Uno, I'll forget what my turn is. So a turn
well,
counter
I'm
would
gonna
be
have
nice.
to get off in a little bit to help with dinner. Hey, that was my dice. That was mine.
Yeah, I'll say the same. I'm gonna do this last card, and then I'm gonna head out, and I'll just take my win. Wait.
Huh.
I was in the middle of typing.
The counters came
I
back.
wasn't.
Oops.
Oh god. Counters gone again.
No, yours is right here.
As
You know what? I like my new one better. It looks like an old 80s technology.
Yours looks the same as mine.
Except mine looks cooler. Alright, I got my brother's kid here too, and they're causing trouble, so I am going to be off. But send me a copy of this video so I can take, or just post it in the Teams file so I can take notes on it. Go back and watch it, even though, are we turning this in?
Yeah, we can always turn this one in. Because it
Um,
probably covers all of the steps and what's done and everything else.
I have a video too of a real playtest, but he only played one turn. I think that's what he meant by a playtest, though. It was an actual without just us three.
It's pretty cool that we have actually everybody in the team right now sitting at the table.
Yeah.
Because we're missing our problem child.
Hey, while this is recording, we don't have to mention it. I was literally reading that card. You just threw it out of my hand. Thank you. Now, where the hell was? Oh, don't know. Stop. Now I can't. Now, which one was mine? That was actually. Oh my god. Get that out of here. Get that out of here. Stop, guys.
So apparently, yes, you can also grief people during Tabletop Simulator.
Yes, I am being griefed all to hell right now. Wow, it didn't actually write a damn thing. Oh, that's great. That was nice.
So the collision detection on... Uh-oh.
Oh, don't, no.
Do it. Boom!
Yeah. Rewind, please.
Oh, what's this?
Oh, thanks. Now I was rewounded into grief material. Thanks. Is that? That's the actual headline. Great. Get that.
What?
That's yours.
What's the strength check for flipping the table?
Admin.
Oh.
Oh well. Good game, guys. GG. Okay. Let's see if I can actually write my
No,
name.
you're right.
I guess I won't. Okay. I guess I won't finish this turn.
You're good. You're good.
Well,
Alright,
every
I'm
time I do it, I
hosting.
get I get freaking grief.
I'll stop grieving, but I'm also a host. So I know I'm gonna go eat, but I will also still be in here, so you guys can continue to play. Just don't grieve too hard to where you can't rewind. You know?
Okay. Well, I'll just go, guys. I keep getting grief. So, great game, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye.
We'll play again later, some other day.
Whoa. Okay. What the heck was that?
What is going on?
Whoa. Okay. Dun, 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 dun.
Game.
Go ahead.